Hey everyone! So I wanted to do kind of my traditional pregnancy update video instead of doing it how I've been doing it, just to kind of, change it up as always. So I'm actually going to go through the questions this time and just kind of go through them quickly just because I haven't done them in a while. And I thought maybe there was something I would think of that I've missed. Anyways, I'll go through the questions and see what I can find. Okay, how far along am I? I am 30 weeks this week. Crazy! 10 more weeks left, and I mean, he could be here a little before that. I mean, we really don't know. He could take 11 weeks, he could take 12 weeks, So it's crazy. 30 weeks. It's gone by way too fast. Maternity clothes, of course, fully in maternity clothes. Stretch marks. I still haven't gotten any stretch marks. I've been using coconut oil and the rest of my bio oil, and I have not gotten, I haven't gotten any stretch marks whatsoever. Of course, my belly looks a little funky, and I have a little bit of a, I don't know what you call it. It looks like a darkening around my my belly button, but I think that's pretty normal. So, stuff like that. But yeah, no stretch marks. Sleep is pretty rough, especially since I had a doctor's appointment and I ended up getting, it's called the Tdap, I think that's what it's called, shot for, it's a vaccine for whooping cough and a couple other bacteria that you can get during, well, you can get it pretty much any time, but it's, you're more prone to stuff like that when you're pregnant and, you want your baby protected and all that stuff. So, but it really hurt. My arm, the shot itself didn't hurt, but when I went home that night, I picked my arm up and it was really sore, and it's still actually sore today. So that's been rough because I only have one side to sleep on now, since I had my left and my right. Now I only have my right. So kind of sucks, but hasn't really been helping my sleeping situation. So I'm hoping that eventually it will start to feel better so I have my left side again. So best moment this week, probably just my appointment, I guess. Just finding out that I am, everything's still, doing good. He's measuring the way he's supposed to. I'm measuring the way I'm supposed to. My weight is good. I'm not sure exactly how much I've gained, but I know that it's not over the limit or anything, because if it was, my doctor would say something. I know I've mentioned in my last few videos, or my last, I want to say my last video that I did doing questions, I think so, where I mentioned at my doctor's appointment, he said I was gaining a little too much for how much you're supposed to in a month, and I actually ended up losing some weight, so I was back to the balanced amount that I was supposed to gain. So I'm pretty sure that my weight is normal and where I'm supposed to be at this stage, just because my doctors are very strict, not really strict, but they would tell me right away if I was gaining too much, like they did before. So that has been good, just knowing that everything is still good, and I'm in my 7th month, and getting to the end of my 7th month and things are still going good. So I am glad to hear that. Other than that, for best moments this week, I think just realizing that I only have so many weeks left of work, which will help out a lot, not just for energy, because it makes me exhausted even though I only work a couple days. I still get pretty exhausted because I'm still doing all the cleaning and whatnot, because my husband works a ton and he obviously doesn't have time to clean. So I've been doing, a lot of the cleaning and cooking and whatnot. So not working will help out a lot. Miss anything? I miss my shape a lot, and I know that by the time I'm done, I'm gonna really miss it. but I know that with breastfeeding and all the things that I have planned to get back in shape, it shouldn't take too long. So that will be good. I think then another thing is sometimes just I feel like having some sort of alcohol beverage, nothing major like an apple cider, hard apple cider, or a sip of my husband's beer or something like that. And so I kind of miss that. It's not like a necessity. It's not something I'm like, oh, I, so want it. And still, like, the time that I have Riker, I am going to get myself an actual full Italian sandwich or some sort of sandwich with regular meat in it. Because I don't know, if I crave it, I miss it. Food cravings, I don't really have any set cravings because usually around this time your cravings kind of fade, but I do constantly still want like sour stuff, like acidic stuff. Not really so much acidic, but like, well, I guess so, because I want like oranges and pineapple and sour candies and anything sour I love. Anything making you queasy or sick, I've been actually pretty good with that. There are days where I just am not in the mood to eat, which is not a good thing, so I do push myself to eat no matter what. Even if it's something that, I really don't want, but it's there and it's cooked and it's good for me, I will make myself eat it. So, yeah, nothing makes me sick. Gender, still a boy. Labor signs, I have not gotten any labor signs, thankfully, because it's still way too early. But I have noticed a few Braxton Hicks. Nothing extreme. I think I had like 2 within an hour, 2 hours. No, I had 2 within like 2 hours or less. I mean, more, like 3 hours. So I've been feeling like a little bit of Braxton Hicks stuff here and there, and a little bit of pressure in the lower region, and I think that's just because his head is still down there, and since I am getting closer to my due date, it's common to feel that if their head's there. Symptoms, just feeling exhausted here and there. I was more exhausted yesterday and a bit moody, and I've noticed that I'm starting to get more moody as my due date nears, and I think it's just because you just get tired, you get, you have so many things running through your head of, do I have everything I need? Do I, what do I need to get? I need to get things done for the hospital bags, and I still need to find a pediatrician, and, you just have so much running through your head. So moody, like I understand the moodiness now especially when I've seen pregnant women who are, at their last stages and they're so moody. But I still try to, kind of change it around, and it usually only lasts like a day or so. I have noticed though, at work it's been worse, and I think it's just because it's the people, and sometimes I have to go, quite a few hours before I actually eat, and then I've lost it. I'm like, the corporate guy was there and I wanted to bite his head off because he was so picky on every little detail of the littlest things we were doing, and I was starving and we're not allowed to eat while we're working. So, normally my boss would just let me go out back and I'd be able to take a bite of some stuff, start working, keep doing that. But corporate, no, they're so strict and so mean. So I was like, I wanted to like bite his head off. but yeah, so those are some symptoms. Oh, and I've been getting backaches, a lot of backaches lately, so but I've been fixing them for the most part. Belly button in or out, still in, and I kind of feel like it's gonna stay in since it's my first pregnancy, and I've noticed that most people who have a really deep belly button like I do, their first pregnancy always ends up in having, still an innie, so it's fine, no big deal. Wedding rings on or off, they're actually still on and are actually still really loose. I haven't really gained any weight in my hands or face, although my husband said my face looked a little puffy yesterday, and I'm not sure if it's just because I was just kind of in the mood. I wasn't feeling good from the shot. I was tired from the 2 days that I worked, and I didn't drink a lot yesterday, so I kind of feel like all of that together. But I'm not sure. If you guys think my face looks more puffier than it has been, let me know, because I'd actually like to know that stuff. But other than that, I haven't really gained any weight on my legs or thighs, or, well, I mean, kind of in a sense, you do there, but nothing major. So happy or moody most of the time. For the most part, I've been happy, but I get a lot of moody spells, and I get frustrated easy. So, and I know that's just because I'm nearing the end, so I have a lot to think about. Looking forward to 3D scan. That's like the next step of, you know, something exciting happening as far as pregnancy. And of course meeting Riker, because it's like, it's almost here, and it's just, I don't know, I'm like so nervous. I'm starting to get like so nervous about it, but I know that it will be an exciting time, and you know, we have so much to learn with a new baby. But other things I'm looking forward to is being able to get the money to do things that I need to before Riker comes, you know, get stuff for him. I have 2 baby showers coming up. I have one in 3 weeks that my mom's doing, and then I have another one, I think, in like 4 weeks or so, maybe 5 weeks, that's happening, that my mother-in-law and a few people are doing for me. So that will be exciting, and I can't wait for them to like be with everyone. A lot of people haven't actually seen me with my baby bump, and they're like, oh, I want to see you before actually Riker comes out. So, but yeah, so things should be good, and I will show you guys my baby bump now, and then I'm going to end the video, so I don't want to be too long. And yeah, so I hope that you all are doing well. I hope that things are going well for you. If you're pregnant, I hope that things are going really well for you. And I hope that, you know, you're getting over your winter blues, because winter blues can be awful. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. So this is the baby bump for 30 weeks. I feel like it's big, but then it's not as big as I've seen a lot of people have. But I think it's good. I think it's good for my body shape, and then I'll be able to get back to my normal, you know, body shape after he's out. But this is it with my shirt on. And then this is it without the shirt. I feel like it has gotten more wider through here the past week or so. I feel like it has. That's it on this side. I still have my little teeny mark there, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's starting to fade a little bit. But yeah, so that's what the bump looks like for 30 weeks. I can't believe it. It's been 30 weeks. It's crazy. But we'll see how much more it grows in the next 10 weeks before he comes. So here it is.